Hey everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome back to Redneck Rants. I've got an interesting one, and it didn't happen to me, it happened to my step granddaughter. It's the reason I wanted to talk about it today. And if you're keeping up with me on the 6th season here on Redneck Rants, you know we're on the letter V. And let's just get into this. V is for vengeance. And in case you're not familiar with that word, you're not quite sure you know what it means, the definition is it's infliction of injury, harm, humiliation, or the like on a person by another who has been harmed by that person. Violent revenge. So it's like revenge on steroids. And the reason I said my step granddaughter, she lives in the town next to us, about 15 miles away, and apparently there was a man who called the school and said if he did not get his son, that he was going to get revenge because apparently he had lost custody of his son, and he threatened in an hour to start shooting up the school. So of course, they evacuated schools, and and it's very sad when we get to, that point where it's not even. I've always looked at revenge and vengeance as two different things. Revenge is like mental, getting back at somebody, it's not so violent and physical. To me, vengeance is like it's a physical thing. You go put your hands on somebody. That's the way I don't know if that's how you see it, but that's the way I see it. Revenge can be mental. You know what I'm saying? Petty stuff. Doing snarky little things. That's the way I kind of look at it. But I am also a great believer in karma. Beth Ditto said, I'm a great believer in karma and the vengeance that it serves up to those who are deliberately mean is generally enough for me. I am a huge believer in karma. I've taught my children that, when somebody does you wrong, sooner or later, the universe will balance itself out and karma will step in, and, the people that have done wrong, they will pay. I'm a big, huge believer in yin and yang. Everything is a balance. There's a Chinese proverb that says, he who speaks vengeance must dig two graves, one for his enemy and one for himself. Anytime that somebody does you wrong and you want to get back at them, and I understand there are just multiple levels of this, okay? From somebody just, doing some petty little thing against you to, just something evil, but I really do believe that it hurts us if we have been done wrong and we want to get revenge or take vengeance out on somebody. Everything that we are doing or wanting to do to that person to get back at them, you might as well think that you're doing the same to yourself. Because it is easy to hate. Trust me, I am an old hand at hate. When people get hurt, when you get hurt mentally or physically, you learn at that moment, the first time it happens, you learn to hate. And being the frail humans we are, we want revenge. We want to hurt the same as we got hurt. So if Fred over here does something to me, I want Fred to hurt just as bad as I'm hurting. if not more. Okay? But when we call our vengeance justice, then I think that breeds more. You know what? If we do get revenge on them, it just breeds more revenge. And it's just like a chain of hate, you know? Um, Joe hurt me, so I'm going to hurt Joe. Well, not only did I hurt Joe, but I hurt Joe's whole family. So now instead of one person that I've hurt and who probably wants to get revenge back on me again, now there's four. So of course, my family steps in. And now there's four more. And then friends, and then it just seems to snowball. And I mean, wars have started like this. Okay? Two people trying to get revenge on each other, and then suddenly two countries are in, this violent vengeance mechanism that they've created. And I mean, there have been wars that have gone on so long in the name of vengeance. Centuries have gone by and they still fight, and they don't even know why anymore. They couldn't even tell you the original thing that happened that started it all. Now, I mean, down here in the South, one of the biggest, things like that ever was probably the Hatfields and the McCoys. It's a real thing, okay? And you just don't, I mean, it's hard to not get sucked into it. Think about your family, okay? Think about, there's always a fight somewhere, okay? Somebody doesn't like so-and-so. They haven't spoken to so-and-so in 25 years because of something. Some petty something happened. Somebody wanted revenge. Somebody got vengeance on that. And it just grew and grew and grew. And these families are broken and shattered for decades. Generations of people hating each other. And they weren't even there when the original problem happened. Okay? They probably don't even know the story of it. They just know that the Smiths hate the Joneses because. And if there's any way that we can get vengeance on them or get revenge on them, that's what we're going to do. Because that's how it's always been. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard that. Well, that's how it's always been here. That's how it's always been with us. And, I mean, I have held some grudges in my life. I will not lie to you. There are still a couple I do still hold, and that's my failing. So, that's between me and whoever. But vengeance is hurtful. And it not only hurts you, or the person that you're trying to get vengeance on, it hurts you. Sometimes worse than the vengeance you're trying to inflict on somebody. It's like a boomerang. You sling out that hate, and it hits its target, and it comes right back to you. And it's because it's harder to forgive and forget than what we think it is. Vengeance is more satisfying. Vengeance is immediate. I mean, you see the results of the pain you've inflicted, But I have been thinking a lot lately. Vengeance is also, it hurts me just as much as it hurts the person that I'm hurting. You know what I'm saying? So before you travel down that road of vengeance, be very, very careful and really, really think about exactly who else is going to get hurt besides the target that you've picked. Alright? So, I guess I will catch you guys next time. And this is Mntdewmania here on Redneck Rants. V is for vengeance. And I hope you don't have that in your heart right now. All right? I'll catch you guys next time. I'm so out of here. Bye.